All right, styrofoam transfer. You have your sketch on a piece of paper. I want you to tape that piece of paper to your styrofoam, no matter what the shape. I kind of cut mine to be somewhat of an oval, just to kind of match what I had drawn. And then I'm gonna tape on four corners. If yours is a rectangle, then I would do, the obvious four corners. But here, just anywhere to where it's supported all the way around. And the biggest thing is you don't want it to shift. So once I have it on here, I want to be careful not to really push down, but I want to take time to draw over every line. So an example is I will push down on this. You can kind of feel the paper kind of crinkling underneath, and you can feel that styrofoam denting in. So after I trace a line, I'm going to trace them all, but after I trace a line, I kind of can peel a corner and check. And you can kind of see a little bit of a dent that left behind. So once you draw all your lines, then I really recommend very carefully peeling your tape back. If you peel this too aggressively, you can tear your styrofoam. So I'll peel this back and I'm going to not do them all. I'm just going to do one and kind of make sure that I can see my image, and then I want to look and see if there's anything that I have forgotten. That looks pretty good, so now I'm going to go and peel my next one. I kind of dig in for these corners and peel from the back so I don't tear my paper. And I can get a bigger view now. I don't know how much you all can see, but I've got a decent, so I like to do this, kind of back and forth and back and forth. So I can actually tell if I look at the eye right now, see how I forgot to fill in that eye? So I forgot to fill in the eye. I can go and touch that up, and then I can go, I'll do it right now. So once I fill that in, now it's there. All right, so I'm gonna keep peeling. Things are looking good. If things aren't looking good, then stop, tape it back down, and then keep going. So this is just as you feel comfortable. So now this is like one piece of tape remaining. I want you to check here to here, here to here. And sometimes I just flip them back and forth really quick and stare at different areas to see if there's anything that I left out. Once I feel good about it, I'll very carefully pull this last piece of tape. Really can't emphasize enough how careful I need you to be doing that. And then I would tape this down somewhere nearby where I can look at it while we go over the next step. So the next step, I really would like for you to use a pen. So you have a pen in your art kit. You can use whatever color works best for you. I'm gonna go blue. I just kind of make sure it works. This really helps me because it makes me aware of what I have filled in and what I haven't. So notice, I'm not just drawing it once, I'm kind of going over multiple times to get a really solid line, and you should be able to feel that indent that the pen leaves. There's a light indent for now. And then as I go, I'll be filling in more of an area. Okay, so I'm going to actually do this. Keeping in mind areas that you dent in will print white. Okay. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of the inverse of that. And then I'm going to throw in some extra little texturing that maybe I didn't have on this one. But I'm going to do my outline so you can get a good look of that. Sometimes you got to turn it the right way so you can get a good view. I do this line. I really don't push out because it has a tendency to tear the styrofoam. I always kind of drag towards myself. It's a little speckly, not as deep, so I'm going to go back and forth in all of these grooves until I cover every line. Let me know when you're done. Take your time and be careful with your styrofoam.